Good. You can also count same way. Quarter, dimes, nickels. 4 or 5 stacks as far as nickels, 5 stacks as far as dimes. Now, Sydney, we're going to start with Ethan first. Ethan, you had a method where you were given the what's that bank called? The store and save bank.
Sort.
I'm sorry, the sort and save bank. And you decided not to use it. Instead, you decided to use a different method. What method did you use? Okay, you counted and tallied. Okay. So your tally ended up coming to what? Once more? Do you remember?
87.
Very good. Your count came to $87.40. When I counted 67.75 in quarters, 16.60 in dimes, 3.60 in nickels, and 4 pennies. Coming to a grand total of $87.99.
Oh, I was off by
You were off by how much?
50.
59 cents. He goes off.
You know what? I'll take
Ethan's happy with that, especially as he was running upstairs with a minute left. We're going to find a calculator. Did he find a calculator? No, so he had to do it by hand.
it.
You did? Oh, you didn't.
I went to get my phone.
Did you really need a phone?
No. With all the pressure, I would.
Oh, he wouldn't have an accurate number in doing that. Okay, very good. Okay, now Sydney. What method did you use to calculate your numbers? The piggy bank. Can you show everyone the piggy bank?
It's still.
Can you bring it over here? Put it in my hand.
They still have the numbers.
This is the piggy bank that Sydney used. Very simple. You apply it in the slide at the top. Now, what was very surprising and shocking was that Sydney was off with her numbers. And when I say off, I don't mean off by a little bit. I mean off by a lot.
Like that. How many?
Let's just say that Sydney's count, Mr. Piggy right there, says $69.58. But
think it was too
in
much.
looking, oh, pardon me, who's the host of this show? Thank you so much, Sydney. We count that Sydney has $60.75 in quarters, $16 in dimes, $4.45 in nickels, and 2 pennies, coming to a grand total of $81.22. That means that Mr. Piggy might be embezzling Sydney's funds. We'll talk about embezzling on another show. But her count was off by more than $10, to be exact. Her count was off by $11.64. $11.64. Now, Sydney chose to have something else count her money, but Ethan chose to count his money. Ethan choosing to count his money was only off by 49 cents. Sydney, who chose something else to count her money, was off by $11.64. It was too much. Now here's the question for you. If you're not counting your money, who is counting your money and how accurate? That's the lesson for today, folks. Hope everybody got that. Hands still off the table. So, who won this episode of the Stacks? That's right. No one would have guessed it. Ethan won. Ethan won. Ethan won. Ethan won. How did Ethan win? Well, Ethan chose to count the money himself. As a result, his error ended up being much lower than we all thought. We thought, for one reason or another, that Sydney was the odds-on favorite because she had Mr. Piggy at her disposal. Her right-hand piggy that turned out to be embezzling her funds. Mr. Piggy took more than 10% off the top and left her supposedly with $69.58. Shame on you, Mr. Piggy. Shame. But Ethan, Ethan, today is your day, my friend. Even though you had 17 and a half minutes to count all your coins. And we all saw you freaking out at the end. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Where's my calculator? And you were freaking out. You got a number in that was only 59 cents off the total. How do you feel today? You feel good. How good is good?
Great.
You feel great. Why do you feel great?
Because I was able to count accurately. More accurate than a piece of.
Can you sit back, please? Because somebody's going to end up touching my coins and I'm going to be upset.
I remember looking back and I actually added an extra 5 and it made me go to 87.85 and I'm like, now I'm gonna like, but outside like 67.
Alright. So, in winning the challenge, what was the prize?
I can
Alright, so that's assuming you want dessert, right? Well, we appreciate you joining us for this episode of The Stacks. We get to do this show once a year, every time Grandma and Grandpa come and bless Ethan and Sydney with money. And they get to count it, and we make a contest out of it. Because it's more fun that way. It's more fun to see the kids struggle over how much money they actually have. I enjoyed watching it. I hope you did. And we'll have that opportunity to play it back next year before the next episode of The Stacks.